Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nico Brown with 9 to 5 FX. So what I'm going to go over today, I'm going to go over Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum, just to get you guys a little better understanding of what took place this month and what we can look forward to the week to come ahead. I'm going to share my screen and kind of get into some very vivid details on Bitcoin right now, just so you guys get a better understanding of what's happening, what took place, and how we can potentially position ourselves with the time moving forward. If we go back to the end of July, we had Bitcoin down at a previous low around 9,500. Since then, the market showed dominant bullish momentum heading to the next highs of 12,250. Since then, we had the market come back down to a major quarter of 12,000, coming down to a major half of 11.5. Since that area right there, we do get the market pressing below the average directional movement, having the market showing a small continuation pattern, but struggling to close 11,500. And use the trend line to help me understand exactly when the market is actually going to sell out, because what was once my interior portion of the market is going to get compromised and head to the downside of my exterior portion of the market. Same little repeat right here, but here we get a much larger continuation pattern headed to the upside of 11,000. Now, going back to August 19th, we get the market heading in a strong consolidation with highs of 11,000. This small little pattern that took place here was kind of a head and shoulders. Well, not kind of, is a head and shoulders. And my confirmation of a continuation pattern of a sell took place from where the market is compromised to this trend line from the downside to the upside. Get the market heading into a bullish momentum, rejecting off of that major quarter of 11,000 and being broken right here, right around that major half of 10,500, which was key level area price, descending back down to about 9,800. Currently, right now, the market is at 10,090. Previously tracking a couple of days ago, we had the market at about 10,400. Since then, the market descended back into a previous area retest, which you can see from my line right here. Understanding what's currently going on, we are getting a strong consolidation market movement. Market is struggling to close over 10,278. If we go to our daily time frame, it's going to be a little bit more comprehensive understanding. And this is another reason why I've chosen these zones right here. So the bottom part is going to be my demand zone. This is mainly going to be my supply zone. But as you can see, just looking at the zone right here, this is where all the market activity is taking place. So we have an average of 98 to about 12,500. So what I'm seeing is market is struggling to close below 10,000. It's actually holding that area of support relatively well. If we drag this horizontal line out here and fix the coordinates to about 10,000, you'll see that the support of 10,000 is actually very fluid and is very respectable in that area. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a key level area of price where the market isn't moving so much on. My apologies, I just got rid of that. So let me correct that real fast. And what we're looking for right here at this point in time is just to understand exactly what is going to happen moving forward, as you can see right here. So the market is showing a strong support zone. And the reason why you want to understand a strong support zone from 10,000 from the beginning of June going into July and going into August. So we're looking at about 2 months already where the market has respected 10,000 as a support zone. Now that the market isn't closing below the support zone is letting us know that Bitcoin's value right now is actually really respected at 10,000. So what we're looking for is movement back to the upside, but right now it's a little bit relatively slow. So my best analysis moving forward to this is, like I said, we might get a potential retrace back into key level area price right around 11,500, potentially retesting highs of 12,000. Now, this is going to take some time to come together. Can happen relatively fast because, as you know, if you trade crypto, things do move relatively fast in this market. But that's just my safe haven right now. It's just, being patient and just waiting for the market to kind of play out. There are projections towards the end of the year that this could retest back to the highs of 20,000. But that's Bitcoin for you right now. See, as we look back here, this is a very, very, very particular area where it was once going closer to last year. But if we backtrack and we look at where the numbers are from August going into September, we're in a much better standing, and we have a lot more collective data taking place in this area right here. So let's go and talk about Ripple. So Ripple currently right now as well is in a strong area of support. Some previous data that I have right here just for you guys. That's only weekly, but let's drop down to the daily time frame just so we can get a better understanding of what's going on. As you can see, I have a couple of zones drawn up here, just like key level area price, 0.30, was a support zone that was broken due to the simple fact of what I demonstrated previously before. Get a nice bullish momentum taken up here, failure to close above, let's say that major half of 33. Wasn't really able to close above 33, since then retraced back into a previous area of retest, and that's what I wanted to show you guys on the weekly time frame. Get rid of all my indicators just so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at and what I'm talking about. So if we go back here, we're looking at, this is the lifeline of Ripple. Looking at currently where the market is in that very delicate area, because right here, going into December 4th of 2017, we do get that strong bullish bull run take place here. So can the market repeat itself and potentially do exactly what it's done here? Yes, but I would set up first target areas if I were you, just so you can get a better understanding. And if you're trying to grow account, you can leverage your trades and kind of stack up on them as well. But like I said, if we go back to the daily, my first target area is going to be right around that 30-cent area, and then from the 30-cent area moving forward, just kind of based off key level area or price. Like I said, some consolidation is happening as well. I do apologize if there's some wind in the background. I'm outside. But just moving forward, that is going to be my first target area, because right now it is respecting that support level of 0.26. Ethereum, on the other hand, has actually done some significant movement here in the past. If we go back to June, ending of June, we actually saw highs at 363. Same thing right here. Cryptos right now are all in a very strong area of support, which is actually really beneficial for what's to come with the next couple of days or the next couple of months. Here, same pattern kind of set up right here. I did see a continuation, but then again, we had a failure to close above 215, actually valid. Last time, you can go back here, just do some back data analysis. We closed over 215. We saw highs of 245 or 235 correction. But I saw that the market right here in particular area was struggling to close above that. So like I said, I was using my trend lines. Now, using these trend lines are actually really beneficial, because if you're using the same trading strategy I'm using, as the whole numbers going from your large quarter, your major half, so on and so forth, you're actually going to be able to position yourself with key level areas to maximize your profits. I do get a closure right here, and then a retest back up there, but failure to close above 210 send the market down to a previous area of support of 180. And since then, the market is actually 8 cents above the previous area of support. So we are at a new key level right here. So I'm waiting for the market to actually retrace back up to about 195 and then potentially retest up to 200. That's going to be my weekly analysis right now. Like I said, my eyes are a little bit more focused on Bitcoin just because of all the market analysis that's given right now. It's giving a lot more collective data. Earlier today, we witnessed Bitcoin rise up 2% within 30 minutes. So it is very volatile, but I do expect good things from Bitcoin with the upcoming week ahead. Again, this is Nico Brown with 9to5FX. Thank you so much for tuning in.